What's up YouTube, it's Onion Bomb here. Welcome back to another Breaking Bad reaction video. Today we're on Season 3 Episode 8 and holy crap did we leave off on a crazy one last time. So last time, the ending, like Tuco's brothers, they made a move on Hank. He was in a parking lot. Hank got a warning call. I'm very curious to see who that was. My money is on Gus, because he's really the only, he's the one who knows, because he gave them the information, like, it's okay, go after DEA, because they were like, someone told him the DEA was off limits, but Gus said it's okay. So I think it was him, and yeah, Hank was getting shot. He got shot like 4 times, but he killed one of them by ramming him in the back, they backed up, and like he got squished between 2 cars. The other one, he had a duel with him. Like he got shot like boom, boom, and then like he was gonna shoot him one more time. I thought he was out of ammo. I don't think he was actually, but he was like, no, it's too easy, so I had to go get the axe. But the one bullet the guy gave him on the house, he put in his pocket, he took it out, it fell. Hank, last ditch attempt, he got it, he kept fumbling, he got it in, and he boom, he got the last Tuco brother. But he was bleeding bad in the parking lot. But the Tuco brothers, I'm pretty sure, are both dead now. I keep calling them brothers. I don't know why I keep calling them brothers now. They are brothers, but they're not Tuco's brothers. They're Tuco's cousins. And I mean to say Tuco's cousins, but I guess Tuco brothers still make sense because they're brothers and they're the same. No, that's first name though, so that would be like Salamanca brothers, and they might not have his last name, so I guess it does not make sense. I just hope you guys know who I'm talking about, and you should. I really just hope no one kills me in the comments for saying something like that, because I know I shouldn't be saying that, even though I do. But in other news from last time, Jessie and Walter look like they're back in business. Walter created a space for Jessie so he could drop the charges filed against his brother, and he was gonna hire him. They're each gonna get $500,000. Jessie was iffy at first. In fact, he had a really almost heartfelt speech to Walter in the hospital, but then after that he just changed his mind completely. But Walter created that by complaining about Gail and his old lab assistant, which was really good and made a great cup of coffee apparently. He had to get him out and get him fired pretty much. I still feel bad for Gail. Gail was a nice guy, he was a cool guy too, but I understand why that had to happen and how this is happening, and it is gonna be better for the overall plot. So what's up with Hank? Is he dead? I didn't even mention that. Hank could be dead for all I know. He's at very least in the hospital by far. But I feel like they would have been a little bit more I meant to say clear. I'd be more clear if they killed him, but it came out more kill. So maybe if they'd been a little bit more kill if they tried to kill him, I guess that somewhat makes sense too if you think about it. I don't know. Let's get in the episode. I'm too excited. Without further ado, let's roll. Jesse is gonna be getting out of the hospital.
If you'd like to smoke, you need to be another 20 feet from the door.
Roll me further, bitch.
Oh, and this is gonna be Hank coming in.
Brachial. No breath sounds on the right side and the belly's rigid.
Patient appears pale and diaphoretic. How many entry wounds?
We found 4. Shoulder and hip, through and through. Right lung and lower left quadrant. No visible exit wounds.
Let's get him 2 grams of Fox 7.3.
Who is that? Who is Jersey? Was that close? What?
Units, O-neg type and... Damn, brother, look at you. That's messed up. How you feeling? You okay?
I'm great.
I thought things were going pretty well. thought we were kind of simpatico, you know?
Poor freaking
We were becoming a
kid.
real team.
Either of us would necessarily benefit from a prolonged... yeah, so... yeah.
Poor freaking
I set up the
kid.
entire lab.
Look, you're a fine chemist, really, with a promising future. It's just that we just have different rhythms.
Oh, shit. Man, this
Oh no.
Partner? Oh. I can't believe
This
this.
is my replacement.
Oh, Jesus.
Hi.
It's all like shiny up in here.
Oh, he's so confused.
Sorry, I must be missing something. This makes no sense.
£100 a week. Got it?
Oh, man. Oh. Mr. White.
That's great.
There's a cell service down here.
It's non-existent. We're shielded. There's a hard line for emergencies.
Can talk to anybody today other than, you know, Captain Nerd there.
Oh.
Why?
Your brother-in-law.
Upon arrival, he was
Oh,
unresponsive.
he had
We
some
did get a
exposure on
palpated
those
blood
wounds?
pressure of 8.
Oh, he got.
Sir, can I help you? Yeah,
It's all right. He's family.
He shot him 4 times.
Oh, Christ.
Hank's brother-in-law, Walt.
I'm very sorry.
Thank you. I mean, can you tell us anything? Any details?
Right now, all we know is 2 men ambushed Hank. They didn't have any ID on him, probably Mexican nationals. In relation to an investigation that Hank was working, or it could be a message to the DEA in general. They had an axe. The other one's upstairs in critical condition.
Well, one's not dead.
Considering he didn't even have his gun.
I had to suspend Hank pending the investigation. That means I had to take away his weapon.
You would have all listened to him right from the start and let him arrest that little degenerate. He wouldn't have had to take things into his own hands, and he would have had a gun and could have defended himself. You were supposed to back him up, and where were you? And you're supposed to protect your agents instead of taking their guns, not supporting them, not backing them up. Let's just go and sit down, okay? I'm not doing anything until these two get the hell out of here. It's not just them. It's you, Walt. Pinkman. Hank was looking for. Hank would have never even heard his name if you hadn't bought marijuana from him. Did you ever think about that, Walt?
That's a bit of a stretch, but
Did you ever think about everything that you have put him through?
Marie, stop. You're upset, and you're looking for someone to blame.
as far as
and
she
it's
knows, that's a
understandable,
stretch.
but Don't
But
blame Walt. It's not his fault.
I'm sorry.
so Jesse's alone here. Oh no. Oh no.
Yo, working sometime this year? All I'm saying is we have a schedule, right?
My family comes before your schedule.
Dude, it's not my schedule. Let's cook on my own.
You will do no such thing.
Why not?
Well,
Get
for starters,
Gail
you
to help.
aren't the least bit familiar with any of the equipment.
There's gotta be some sort of manual.
There's nothing.
I'm not your bitch to order around. We're partners, remember?
Ken, thank you very much for your kind words. We really do appreciate it.
What? Is your wife there?
Yes, she is, and she would be happy to know that you asked about her.
Tell your douchebag brother-in-law to head towards the light.
Wow.
So I'm thinking, maybe we should go get everybody some breakfast.
Do you know who that was?
You can't do that anymore, Walter.
Look at that.
Look at what? What? This. These spots. This fork is absolutely filthy. Tell me you see this. Do you think that sick people aren't eating with this bacteria-infested silverware? My God, how are you supposed to survive this death trap?
I survived. I had my lobectomy at this hospital. Remember that? I was terrified how they were actually going to cut me open and take out a part of me that was with me my entire life. I couldn't get that image out of my head. Took me into pre-op. Lying there.
I don't know if this is helping.
Waiting for them to anesthetize you. You may never wake up again.
Okay. Now get to the good part. The inspirational part.
Actually, survived this place. And I'm not half the man your husband is.
There we go. Took a while, but...
Yes?
¿Qué carajos está pasando allá?
I was going to ask you the same question.
¿Te enteraste de mis muchachos?
I heard that they attacked the DEA agent. Why would they do that?
This, and my men would never do this on their own. We lay low for the time being. The real story from my man who survived.
Your man is in custody.
And until proven guilty, correct? I'll get him the best lawyer, and then we'll learn the truth.
Which is...
Out of surgery, on his way to recovery.
Right, where's that?
Unfortunately, you can't see him just yet. We're gonna have to wait for him to stabilize.
Hank's brother-in-law, Walt.
Good to meet you.
Hey,
We're just swapping Hank stories.
well, that could go on all day. God knows there's a million of them.
Guy who shot him, the one that's left, he's up there, got the painkillers going on, resting comfortably.
Your tax dollars at work.
You ought to see what Hank did to that bastard. Want to see?
Oh. Oh no. Oh. He knows that's Heisenberg too. Ooh. Cool. What the heck? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Yes. Oh.
Why isn't there anything cooking?
Oh no.
We got problems, big ones.
Reverend, so nice of you to call. Again.
Turn your phone on already.
You know, I will definitely...
I told you to wait. I don't know how many more ways I could say it.
Ah, Dick, I was waiting and that creepy quiet guy showed up.
When we were out in the desert with Tuco.
Oh, you mean when you put a machine gun to my head? Yeah, I think that does ring a tiny bell.
Was coming up from Mexico to get us. Do you remember? No. Who was that?
What the hell has this even got to do with...
His cousins. Right, Jesse? It was his cousins.
Oh, Walter made the connection.
So I can expect delivery by tomorrow, that's good.
Well,
we're not going to be able to keep our schedule this week.
Something I should know.
Well, to be completely honest with you, Gail really screwed us up. I mean, not on purpose, of course, but he just... That we will do whatever it takes. It has my total attention. We'll cook through the weekend, if necessary.
I have your word on that.
You do. You have my word on that.
Thank you for the update.
He probably knows.
Anything new on these guys? Who they are, what they wanted?
Nah, nothing yet. But we'll get it.
Do you think there could maybe be others?
Nobody's getting to Hank. That was their one shot and they blew it. So, no.
I don't know if he's asking about Hank.
Sure. Hey, you like pollos hermanos?
On occasion.
There's a big booster for the DEA. You heard what happened? He's gonna feed every cop in the building.
Yes, thank you. Guys, did you hear that? Mr. Fring is offering a $10,000 reward on any information about the case.
Oh my god. He sees him. That's crazy.
Mr. White. Just wanted to thank you again.
It's my pleasure.
May I speak with you? Just a moment. You knew my brother-in-law was with the DEA.
I investigate everyone with whom I do business. But Carol wouldn't.
He is not a problem for us.
Now, thank me and shake my hand.
Thank you. Thank you again.
You're quite welcome, Mr.
What's going on?
3, 4.
Oh, he's
8:43.
Time of death, 2043.
Burn in hell, you piece of shit.
the second brother's officially dead. Oh, what? He's here?
You heard the news. Your man died. I heard.
Well, I have federales surrounding my house. You know what I think, Gustavo? I think you're behind all this.
The others find out what you've done. Maybe we come pay you a visit. Maybe we come.
¿Qué está pasando?
Oh. Just throws the phone away. Alright, that was season 3, episode 8, and yeah, that was another good one. Pretty much just picking up where we left off from last time, and yeah, Hank being in the hospital. I didn't even think it was gonna be a question that one of the Tuco brothers was dead, but or wasn't dead, but it happened, and he was alive, or at least for a little bit. Now he's dead, but they had to like amputate his legs, so he wasn't gonna make it too much longer, or he was at least gonna be like legless. But man, when he was like crawling at them when he saw Walter, that was crazy. Like it's just so like. It's so like, oh, I just want to hide my face when I see stuff like Walter is in like a crowd of like DEA agents, police officers, like military stuff, and like he is Heisenberg. He is so wanted, and he's just like Gustavo said, they hide in plain sight, and he's right there, and no one even knows it, and no one even expects him, which is absolutely crazy. And Jesse was left alone at the lab, and he was screwing around with everything. It was kind of funny. It was hilarious when he came in, and like Walter was pretty much laying Gale off, and like he's like, "This is my replacement." He's like, "Oh yeah," that was hilarious. I still feel bad for Gale, but he's a smart man. He'll get another job and another opportunity. But watch him go like and be this like great like Albert Einstein like scientist in this world, and like it's all because Walter let him go from making meth. That would be kind of crazy. But yeah, Walter didn't have a chance to make any meth because he was in the hospital with his family and Maria all this time. When they left Walter Jr. alone with Walter and he was talking, I don't even know if there's a reason why I should have gotten this vibe, but I got a vibe that like Skyler almost told him about Walter's drug dealing. I don't know why he would do that, because I don't think she would tell anybody. She doesn't want to tell him, but like, I got that vibe this episode. I think I'm pretty wrong, because if there was any opportunity for him to confront that, it was when he was handing him the book and stuff. So yeah, I was just wrong there, but yeah, I just wonder how he's going to react. Like I'm pretty sure he wouldn't like it, especially now hearing about that book. Like him and Hank, he was pretty advocate on like the drug dealers are the bad guys and DA are the good guys, which is like true. But like, you know, we just root for Walter because he's the main character of the show, and like, it's just a show. But in the real world, the drug dealers are indeed the bad guys, and the DEAs, the good people. It was crazy that like Gustavo, he like bought everyone like chicken from like the Hank thing. Like he showed up and like he was in the same room with Walter, and they had to pretend like they were just meeting. And that was just crazy. Like, they have no idea either. Not even Skyler knows that one. And Gustavo was really discreet about it. And even with like, I think Pablo is his name. Like the Tuco's brothers were his men. I think he's done now. They were showing up at his house and they just destroyed him. It looks like they just got shot. They had lasers on him. So yeah, that's probably the end of that, because probably symbolized by Tuco breaking and throwing away the phone. So yeah, maybe Tuco is finally done, unless old man with the bell, Tuco's uncle, or the uncle, starts belling at people. I don't know. I'm trying to say Tuco is probably done. The Tuco people are probably done. Tuco's family, Salamancas, they're probably done in this. Maybe. And I like how sometimes the show does things without doing them. I know this is crazy, but Walter being somewhat responsible for this, because he's the one who got involved in like the Tuco stuff, and he's the one that like kind of like led Hank to look for Walter and him to track down Pigman and to get Hank in that situation to kill Tuco, and that was why Tuco's brothers wanted him dead. So Walter kind of probably feeling some guilt about that. You know, if Marie knew the whole situation, she would like probably blame Walter a bit, but she doesn't. But she still blamed Walter. But like she connected it with the weed, which was a stretch on that degree. If you're gonna connect that, that's a stretch. But everything, if she knew the greater picture, that wouldn't be a stretch. But like, although they did it, like they had her confront Walter that like he kind of caused this a little bit, even though it wasn't the reasoning that we all know. That she doesn't know that, but she did it for a different reason. So like, it's kind of, they did something without doing it. I'm not probably explaining this too well, but I hope you get what I'm saying. But yeah, another good episode. I think Hank's gonna be okay. He seemed to be doing all right. I don't think he's gonna die, so that is good. So another good episode of Breaking Bad. I wonder if Walter's gonna be getting back to meth next time. I don't know. We'll have to see. But for now, that's going to do it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. You know, it's always up to you. And I'll see you guys in the next video you watch with me. Good boy.
Music wanna tangle. I can feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day.